I'm just like really to the point where I'm not growing stuff I don't like. I don't want to, my body don't want to, we're not gonna do it. Look at those. Girl, I ain't eating them. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Crazy work. Weird mushrooms everywhere, y'all. Because now I've used something even worse. Hello, welcome to Yellow Door Urban Homestead. I am Asia, and I'm an urban gardener growing in a small space out in my backyard. And y'all, we started doing the redo this weekend. So when I say started doing the redo, I don't think we did. Look at these animals, y'all. Everybody saw me coming and here they come. Hey y'all, where are you going? Listen, hey girl. Anyway, Brooklyn is living her absolute best life out here, y'all. When I get this stuff set back up, Brooklyn probably gonna have to be controlled because she is all over the place, eating everything. I put up a reel yesterday on Instagram. Girl, I mean, just eating. I was about to pull the plant, so I didn't care. I didn't stop her. But just eating a tomato off of one of my plants, y'all. Anyway, we're not doing much today. I'm not gonna tell no untruths. Well, we're not doing too much out here right now. Probably later on the night we will. But I just wanna show you and kind of talk through what I'm thinking about. Because at first I was like, I'm just gonna replace the beds. I'm just gonna put the beds back the way that they were, put my bags and stuff back. But what I really wanna do is try to see if I can really kind of rework the space to something that I feel like is really going to last. Because if I want to put the bags back in, which I do, I feel like even though I probably am losing a foot because we took the blocks out. So that's going to give us some more space in the walkways. And then I'm losing like a half an inch each way with the beds because they are just a tad bit smaller than the space that I was already planting in. But also what I kind of want to do is see if I can have like the middle part of the garden, the central part of the garden be a sitting space. And I don't know if I can do that or not, but that's what I kind of want to try to figure out. But anyway, I'm going to show y'all the garden as it lives right now. I'm going to update y'all on the seedlings that look amazing. We didn't get any more rain, so I didn't have to move them, and they have bounced back. They looking great. I am thinking that I'm probably going to start planting in some of the green stalks by August the 15th, just because I think we're going to be right on the heels of September the 1st for the garden redo. And that's only because I'm trying to rework it in my brain. And if it does not work the way that I think it's going to work, then we just won't do it. But that's what I'm hoping, to try to rework it where I can have a central sitting space in the middle of the garden. I think that would be so cool. If you're not new here, when I put this garden out, I did not design it. I didn't design it at all. There used to be a question that I got all the time, like, how did you design your garden? I didn't. And now 6 years later, I'm like, if I'm doing this, I want to redesign it. The stuff on the outskirts, we're not going to worry about that. Like, it's already set up. It's already got beds. I'm not moving all of this stuff around. But if I can take this space that we have open now and rework it to have a sitting space in the middle, oh, I would absolutely love it. So I'm going to take y'all down here. I'm going to show y'all the seedlings. Oh, so I think this is going to be like a full day with me. So I'm going to show you this because we're not doing much out here right now. I just don't have the energy for it. My son was out here last night at 11 something. I said, why don't we just get up in the morning and do it? He said that getting up early is old people thing. He don't like getting up early. He'd rather be up at night. So he set up this really big light we have that's like super bright, and it lights the whole garden on this side, and he was pulling blocks out last night, y'all. So he finished that up for me last night. He told me, like, just don't worry about touching it. Here come your girl. Hey, child. So what was I saying? So yeah, 6 years ago, I was just happy to have a garden. I was just happy to, be growing food. And I still am, but I would like to do it in a space where I feel comfortable. I don't have to be like watching where I walk, and I can't use the main walkway the whole season, that kind of stuff. So let's go take a look. We just gonna look at the seedlings first. Oh, that's what I was about to say. Sorry, I be getting off track. We're probably gonna do a day with me because we're not doing anything. We're not doing much out here. I did a pretty large grocery shopping haul yesterday because we just needed to go get food, baby. And I was like, let's just go do I don't love grocery shopping, and so like I go to the grocery store 2 or 3 times a week, or I order from like Thrive Market, something like that, so that I don't have to do a large grocery shopping trip. But yesterday we did. What I didn't think about is that we had all of those tomatoes in the freezer. And so I had to take a bunch of tomatoes out. So I'm going to get some tomato sauce going today. And then we have seedlings to up pot. If you remember, we planted seedlings in some trays there inside, so we need to up pot those. The other thing I'm going to do is start some bean seeds. We're getting very close. I think we got 80 some days, if not 70 some days now to our first frost. So we're going to put some bean seeds in some green stalk starter kits, because they're going to go into a green stalk. Listen, let me tell you what I did. The native strawberries, I'm just like really to the point where I'm not growing stuff I don't like, right? No matter what somebody says is the reason why I should. The native strawberries, I didn't like them. I pulled the native strawberries out. So now we have three tiers, leaf tiers that are open. And so I'm gonna put beans in those. I'm gonna start them in trays because beans come up really quick, but I need to make sure I get all of the beans I need right now, get them in there so they can already start growing. I don't wanna direct sow them because I forget stuff. Also, we sat down there, we did all of them carrots together, right? I had not gone back to do the other two tiers because I just completely forgot about the carrots in general, right? So when I'm pulling out the native strawberries, I'm like, what is this growing in this pocket? So, you know, if I forgot that I planted them, then I definitely did not water them, right? There's one pocket that's growing carrots. I was like, what is this? And then I was like, oh my goodness, it's the carrots, which reminded me, I did not even go and plant the rest of them. So we got those planted out over the weekend so that the rest of the carrots are in there. Now, the ones that were already in there, I don't know if they're going to germinate because I forgot to water them. Anyway, that same green stalk is where I'm going to put some more beans, so I hopefully can get another bean harvest. Because like I said, I have 1 gallon size bag of beans and I would really like some more. So I'm standing here talking because we have not talked in a while, so I'm just trying to kind of get you up to date on what we have going on out here. Let's go take a look real quick. All right, so seedlings looking amazing. We did lose, well, it looks like it's growing back. But anyway, we lost 1 cabbage right here, Katarina cabbage. These are going into the Bootstrap Farmer greenhouse. These are Green Magic broccolis, looking amazing. Also Green Magic broccolis. All of these are going into the new space. So like they're looking good, but I need to hurry up because they'll be really big if I wait too much longer. Right here, red Russia kale, looking amazing. I think this is dazzling blue. Some of this did not make it. So anyway, dazzling blue kale, the girl. Don't know why she's in there. She's just chilling. Over here, we have some more kale. This is dwarf blue up here, dazzling blue down here. We got some top bunch collards. These are going into the new space as well. Some might end up in the green stalk. You got Georgia Southern, they'll be in the green stalk, dazzling blue. You got some more broccoli down here. It's not looking like it's doing too well. These ones really got water damaged, but they bounced back for sure. You got some Green Magic broccoli, Alabama blue collards, more Green Magic broccoli. So it's looking really good. What we will be buying from the nursery is Brussels sprouts, y'all. Like, they did start coming up because I had to replant them. Swiss chard, we're not gonna buy them from the grocery store. We're gonna plant some more. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. The broccoli rapini, oh goodness, I don't know what happened. Purple sprout and broccoli. This tray just didn't do well. I don't know what happened here. But honestly, I still have time to replant those seeds too, so I probably will do that. So I think I showed y'all in the reel that I put up. Well, it's a short. It's considered a short over here on YouTube. Oh, y'all, so I'm sure somebody was probably thinking it when I said that I did it. I got ant traps that I thought was holding the liquid inside of the trap. When we were clearing this space out, I picked one up and realized that that liquid can come out. So the bags that I had the traps on, I'm going to replace the soil just because, and this is my personal preference. If you think I don't need to, that's cool. You know, just, it's my personal preference. So I'm just telling you what I'm going to do. I didn't know the liquid could come out of it. So I'm going to replace the soil in any of the bags that I put a ant trap on. I'm also going to replace the soil in any of the tiers that I put an ant trap on in the green stock, the lilac green stock. Because I feel like better safe than sorry, because I did look that up, because that's something I would look up. Like, can this go into my vegetables if it got into the soil? The internet said that it could. So I'm just being fully transparent with y'all. A lot of these bags, I'm going to get rid of the soil. Not a lot. It was mostly the bags that was on the far side of the garden that was growing peppers, and I'm not eating those peppers. I harvested the peppers and I have them in the freezer, but we're just gonna just say we didn't get peppers this year, right? Just better safe than sorry. And I know somebody gonna have some opinions on it, and that's fine, but I'm not eating them because I don't know. I don't know which ones were in what bags. Now, we do have peppers left in these green stalks. I did not pull them. That's another thing I did this weekend. I went through and pulled all of the stuff out of the green stalks that was not doing well. Like, this pepper plant could definitely go. Don't know how I missed it, but we still have some that's still growing peppers. We will leave these until the frost. So I don't know what's supposed to be in here, but if you remember, we were doing like collards, kale mixed in with calendula and different flowers, right? So if it's still a pepper, we just won't put the flower, but we will put all of the actual vegetables, so the collard or the kale in it. So we still have peppers in this green stalk, over in another green stalk, and some in the greenhouse. Those will just stay until, you know, the frost takes them out, and that's where I could get my pepper harvest. But I just feel like better safe than sorry. So we're not eating any of those peppers that I harvested. Over here, this is where I put all of my bags and stuff. So like right here, we have peppers that did not have any of the ant traps in it. We're keeping those. It's just the ones where I had set the ant trap in the bag that we're not keeping. So we're gonna pull these peppers out of these bags soon too. Well, like I was saying, we have the green stalks over here, and they still have peppers in them, but I've cleared them out. This one is already planted with beans. This one we planted with potatoes, and you can see the potatoes are already coming up. So that's exciting. I ordered some more of these. So the whole green stalk has supports now. My hope is that it really holds the potato plants in it, and I really don't have to worry about it getting messy. Same thing with the beans right here. When these beans come out, because beans will be killed by the first frost, we're gonna do things like spinach in here, because spinach does much better in cooler weather. So we're gonna replant with spinach. We'll probably have some extra calendula and stuff because we're leaving peppers. Now, I have never had calendula make it through winter, but a lot of people have told me that they have, and they are in zone 7B. Maybe not in my area, but the whole point of the 7Bs and the 6Bs and the 5As and things like that is because it's how cold you get in your winter season. So with that being the case, I'm gonna try it. When I plant my spinach, I'm also gonna plant some more calendula in here, see if I could get those to stay. So that's how that's gonna be succession sown, so that I can still try to get some more beans, right? So we'll see what happens. With that being the case, we did not get 2 green stalks of potatoes. We got 1 green stalk of potatoes, 1 green stalk of beans. And that's where I say, like, you have to be okay with changing your plan up. And I had a lot of potatoes. Like, remember, I got 50-something pounds worth of potatoes in spring. So do I really have to have more potatoes? No. Would I have liked to? Absolutely. We switched it up in order to hopefully get some beans to preserve for the winter time. For me, because my kids, they will eat it, but they don't love it. So maybe we'll do a quick garden tour, because I did get some things changed around. Anyway, we also got the raspberry 3 tiers cleared out, and this one we got on a paver, got it moved. I don't know, maybe that was already on the paver. I honestly can't remember. It doesn't matter. Oh my goodness, y'all, I don't think I'm gonna plant squash next year. I just don't think I'm gonna plant squash next year. So I was watching Jill, and what is her name? Ann of All Trades. She had interviewed Jill, and one thing Jill said that like really stuck with me, she was like, just go buy the squash. Like the reason why I'm saying this is because I did not know squash bugs, once the squash is gone, they just move on to other stuff. They have been on my watermelon. We all know I just really want to grow watermelon badly. They have really ruined the watermelon vines. The watermelon vines are still growing. They're still trying. They were on the cucumbers. I mean, they were on everything, and they're still here. So I don't think I get enough squash before the vine boards get here. I don't think it happens. I don't think it's worth, let me say it that way. I don't think it's worth me trying to grow them when I could go to the store and buy it, like she said. and they're not that expensive. I mean, the squash bugs are everywhere, and they still making new squash bugs. Like, why? So I don't think we growing squash and zucchini next year. Maybe one plant or something, I don't know. But they're everywhere, and I just didn't know that once the squash was gone, they were gonna go to everything else because I never had a real big problem with them. Anyway, we did get them cleaned out. This is going to be, I want to say, lettuce. And this one, I'm pretty sure, is kohlrabi. And we have kohlrabi in the house that needs to be potted up. Also, the cilantro has started to come up in the house too. And anywhere we have empty pockets, we're just going to drop some cilantro in here. But I realized the cilantro that I put in a little while ago, it's still in here. And probably because I have not been turning this one like I was supposed to. Just, I don't know why, I just wasn't. Also, my herbs didn't die. They are growing out new ones. Like this one was basically just sticks, but it's growing out more. So I'm excited to see that. They did not die because I cut them really, really hard. Got this one cleared out. Everything that I'm showing is cleared is also amended. So it's already amended too. By August 15th, I'm hoping to have all of the green stalks cleared, and that's where my first planting will go, especially since I'm still working on the main garden. I came through, cleaned up the strawberries. They still don't look great, but I came through, cleaned them up. Anywhere we had runners, I went ahead and either put them in a pocket or into one of the berry cups, because I'm gonna need those to fill in the spots where strawberries died, baby. This one, I pulled everything except for those beautiful sunflowers, y'all, and the peppers, of course. But these are sunspot dwarf sunflowers, and it's 2 in 1, and they both gave me a sunflower head. So just so you know, you can grow 2 in 1 pocket. They were beautiful. This one I still need to clear out and amend. Well, when I say clear out, just break the soil up. I have not taken any of these down to amend. If they were already down because I was moving them, then yes, I amended them. The ones that are still up now, I'm not taking them down. I'm amending them the way that they are. And if you remember, I did this for the summer and I said maybe I will take them down for fall. I did not. I don't want to, my body don't want to, we're not gonna do it. And I think they're gonna be fine as long as they get some amending. Quick pan of the greenhouse. Your girl Brooklyn is still turned up back there, so I'm not worrying about it. And like, you see this? Squash vine board, y'all. I came through yesterday and I just sprayed it like really hard. But they were in here. You see that vine right there going up? Dead, because squash vine board. But look at the basil taking off back here in the tomato green stalk. Like, that's nice. Those were stunted. I'm pretty sure I was overwatering that green stalk. I ain't done nothing to it because it was nothing really in it. Now that it's drying out, the basil is growing. So that's amazing. Anywho, look at these big old, look at this. Girl, outrageous. Let me show you. Outrageous, because you know what? I'm not eating no more of them. Well, I might eat this one. That's a pretty little, well, it might be a little seedy. I don't know. That ain't huge. There's another one down here too. Look, girl, no. But anyway, plant toe up from the flow up, baby. But it's still producing, and there's more just new ones growing too. So I'm leaving it just to say that it's in here. I might give this to Brooklyn. Look at those. Girl, I ain't eating them. All right, so over here, another strawberry green stalk. I did go through, I think, and pull a lot of the stuff off, but I still need to start putting them into the strawberry cups. But see, I did do one of them with my little butterfly pen. I thought it was cute. So this is the one that I completely forgot that we had put carrots in. But if you look real close, the carrots are coming up. And this was the one tier that we did. So I got the rest of them. See, there's some more right there. These are new since, Saturday. I did label the new ones that I planted because, like I said, I do want to know which ones are which. I watered too. I remembered to water, and I'm going to continue to try to remember to water. So we got our carrots going in here. This is where we're going to put the second sowing of beans to hopefully get some more beans because I took out the strawberries that I did not like. In case you did not see my reel, we took down the dog cage. I'm not getting rid of it because when we get our chickens back, I'm going to still use that. But I just wanted to take it down, make it easier for Brooklyn to kind of work through and walk through. I had food and water over by the door. It was so many flies, and I was like, absolutely not. So we're using the Rent-A-Coop stuff again. We repurposed the bricks and we reinforced the quail area. So I love that idea, because now if something tries to come from the bottom, it's gonna have a really hard time getting in there, because not only are the bricks there, there's also hardware cloth on the bottom. It's gonna make it harder for something to get in there. And I do believe that it is enforced well, because they were already back outside when the last attack happened. So with that being the case, I think that it's enforced well. I'm going to put these on the porch, but I'm probably going to end up cutting them up and giving them to Brooklyn. So that's where we put some of the bricks. Oh, puppy want to go in the house too, so perfect timing. The amount of boxes on this back porch. That's the greenhouse. We got some more trellises. Oh, you didn't want to go in the house. Girl, these animals try to run me crazy. Oh, well, what the? Bye, man. These are the garden beds, because as I told you, Hose Link is sponsoring the redo. We got the green stock kit. Oh, by the way, y'all, it's a new color and it's beautiful. Hold on. What is happening? I don't know why this box ain't opening. Hold on. What in the world? That's odd. I already opened it and it just, oh, I must have set it. I opened it. Oh, the water. Girl, a mess. Hold on, y'all. Look at that. It's called Dragonfly. Absolutely beautiful. These are on sale right now too, just so you know. Like, beautiful. And plant tags right here. So when you planting in here, and it's 32 in here, you know, the plant tags that I normally never have, we're gonna do our beans in here because it's enough for each tier, essentially. We love that. Like a whole green stalk. You can use these to plant out a whole green stalk. And since I'm not taking them in the house, I'm okay to do that because it doesn't have to fit my seed starting section. So yeah, we're gonna start some beans in here, y'all. They sent that over to me and I thought that color was just beautiful. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a green stock color, so we love it. So yeah, we took down the dog crate, made it a little bit easier for her to get around and move around. Her dust bathing spot is over here. If she needs to go into the coop, she could go into the coop. So I thought that was a good idea. We cleared out the green stalks over here unless something was just looking too good. And that Swiss chard, looking too good. We also got very nice size jalapenos over here, which we haven't really gotten a lot. We also have cayennes over here. So we left those. Everything else we pulled out. I have not done the amending yet, but I will. Also need to get them leveled. And then this one cleared out, been cleared out. I'm pretty sure of that. I think it's one plant in here and I don't know why. I must have just missed it. It needs to be leveled as well. I mean, it's on a terrible lean, but we got it right here. The sand is over there. Oh, look. Another really pretty Swiss chard that was left. So that's that for now, but we will get back to it. We will get back to it. If you're not new here, I'm taking a break from, oh, I leave that open for her now. But that's probably where I'm gonna have to end up putting her and just closing this off once we get everything planted for fall, because she will definitely kill anything on the bottom 2 rows of the green stalks and then the things outside in the garden. But anyway, still need to get some things done in the quick tent greenhouse, but we still have tomatoes ripening in here, y'all. You see that right down there? That is a patio tomato, and look at that. That's a leaf-footed bug, but at any rate, all of them have been a thorn in my side this year. So now let's go take a gander over here into the main garden. What is this? Oh, it's the, it's been so wet here. It's mushrooms that are dying back, but I saw it over in the other area too. I was like, what in the world? The grapes have not started to ripen yet. So it's kind of a good thing because I really don't have time to deal with grapes right now. But they will be ripening soon. By end of August, they're gonna start ripening. I'm gonna have to deal with them. So this is what the garden is looking like right now, y'all. My son did this one last night, so it's all gone. Look, we have, look at that, look at that, look at that. Crazy work. Anyway, now Brooklyn hollering, y'all. Anyway, we do have corn coming in. However, when we move things, this corn started to fall over. So I don't know how well it's going to do. We still have, well, I think Brooklyn got to that one. Some of the tomatoes over here are still ripening and I'm still picking them. Like there goes one right there. There's another one, well, I might as well take that. There's another one right there because she gonna eat them if I don't take them. It's another one right there. So if there's anything in here, I'm gonna let it ripen, then I'm more than likely gonna pull these two if I'm honest, just cause time to get rid of them. Also over here, these just still doing really good. Like, they look a mess as it relates to like how they're over here, but they're still producing. There's a lot of tomatoes still in here, nice sized tomatoes too. So we're gonna leave these as long as we can to let them continue to produce and continue to ripen. There goes a ripe one right there. But actually, I don't think that's a good one. When I was pushing them back up, I think that one has root problems. Well, blossom end rot, not root problems. So yeah, that look a mess, but it is what it is. Cucumbers, I came out here this morning and got them off. This one, pretty sure is dying, but I'm not worried about it right now. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna push this bed. When I put this bed in, I'm gonna push it down, like right up to the trellis. That way I can pull the bags down. That gives me more working space right there if we put the bed back here. But what I really want, y'all look at all of it, like we've been really wet. I mean mushrooms, weird mushrooms everywhere, y'all. Anyway, what I'm hoping for, I can smell those, that was gross. What I'm hoping for is to be able to like put a bed here, then do a bed going across. And we might end up having to do something with this one if I can make this work. What I'm gonna do is put the beds together first and then see if I could kind of place them where it makes sense. And then if that does work, then we'll do that. If not, we'll keep this same setup because like I said, we're still gonna gain quite a bit of walking space back because the bricks were taking up probably a foot of space, maybe. Nah, half a foot, I don't know, of space. So I think we're still gonna get some space back. Oh, in case you didn't see, I got my gutters cleaned. If you didn't see my reel, I got my gutters cleaned, which means we can go ahead and fill this hose link bed back up and start to plant in that because I didn't plant in it, and I'm glad I didn't because the water was coming over the gutters and then it was coming into the bed and eroding it. So we can, you know, fill that little spot back up, end up planting in it. Oh, you can see I took the T-post and stuff out too. Don't know if they're gonna come back here. I'm really not sure. We will see. But we gotta get the blueberries in a bag or they gonna end up dying. In a pot or they gonna end up dying. So, oh, I tasted a fig this morning. Now, it's a bee. Now, I don't know if it was because I had just brushed my teeth. You know, I don't know. It wasn't great, baby. So, the next fig that come on here, I'm going to taste it without toothpaste in my mouth. And if it's not great, the fig is going too. That's just my personal opinion. I'm just throwing that out there that I did taste one. So we are working, y'all. I don't want to rush this time. I want it to be something that I'm going to be able to live with for the next, I don't know, 20 years. I don't want to do it again. Even though I didn't have to lift none of the bricks. My son was like, I don't recommend you picking up any of these bricks. So I was like, okay, I won't do it. So yeah, that's what it's looking like out here. I'm super duper not happy because this plant has an ant trap in it. I'm so unhappy. Look at all of those candy cane peppers, y'all. I mean, look at it. It's so many of them. But I just feel like better safe than sorry. I also, after seeing that, told myself, slow down before you do things. That's one of the things I really wish I would have slowed down and thought about. For one, the ants were going to move on. They moved on last year. They were going to move on. I could have just, you know, kept spraying, even use neem or even use diatomaceous earth. Because now I've used something even worse, not thinking that it was going to go into my soil. But I used something even worse, and now I'm not gonna eat them at all. Now, have I done anything like that before? Absolutely not. But I'm very annoyed with myself that I did because I was like, oh my goodness, that's crazy work. So anyway, the soil down here did have ant traps on it too. So thinking through that as well. Also, I gotta find stuff to help fill the bottom of these beds. I really don't have a lot. And the stuff that I pulled out, some of it I ended up mixing with some of the pepper plants, so I didn't feel like it was a good idea to put that in there. So yeah, we gotta figure out how to fill these beds. Either way, it's gonna get done because I'm super excited to have this redo going because I think that it's just gonna make gardening so much easier for me. I still have to clear this green stalk right here. Like, that's one that I need to get around to clearing. I need to decide what we keeping and what we not keeping out of these pots. And if we not keeping them, I need to get rid of them because I need to be able to get the blueberries over here. I think that would be nice, like to have the blueberries over here with the echinacea, with the fig. I think that's a great idea. That's not echinacea, that's eucalyptus. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to show y'all the blank slate that we have right now so we can all follow along with the redo. Something is growing in this bed. I'm just interested to see what it is. Oh, look like weeds, baby. No, those are tomatoes. A tomato must have fell in this bed. Anywho, I'm going to go and start some seed. Well, I'm gonna go pot up some seeds. I'll probably record it, and I'll probably also record, I'll probably also go ahead and record the tomato sauce because a lot of people have been asking about the tomato sauce. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to visit me over on Instagram where I post about the things going on in my garden almost every day. Bye, y'all.